I've got my athleisure attire on, the hat, the Nike shirt, because I am ready for Puppy Bowl 22 with referee Dan Schachner. Dan, preview this event for us. We'll start there.
Okay, previewing the event, for those that have been watching Puppy Bowls in past years, you know it's the biggest, the original, the longest running call to adoption event in the world. We have our biggest roster ever this year with 150 dogs, 72 shelters across the country, Puerto Rico, and the Virgin Islands. This guy is ready for game day, so he's on his way because he can't. The thing is, these pups can't sit still. They are sitting on the bench way too long with 150 roster. Every pup is clamoring for game time. They want their minutes. And you're going to see it because our show is 3 hours long. And we have a halftime show as well, like always, with senior dogs playing a mini exhibition bowl. So you get 2 bowls for the price of 1. We also have our pregame show, which is a kickoff special, essentially a combine and a skills test for our dogs. We'll draft our final 10 Puppy Bowl players leading up to the game at 2 p.m. Eastern. And by the end of it, every single dog, if history is any indication, will find a forever home.
That is what's so important about this event, finding homes for these dogs. What is the process of finding these dogs and bringing them to the Puppy Bowl?
Yeah, the process is extensive. We, again, working with 72 shelters, or most ever, it's a lot of, our job is to showcase as many different varieties, types, sizes of dogs from different stories, different backgrounds as possible. We are a national TV show. We're trying to include the entire country as much as we can. So it's groups that we either have a relationship with from past Puppy Bowls or new ones that come to us. Every year we try to include as many new rescues as possible. They have to send in a picture of their litter next to a soda can for scale so we can judge how big or small they'll be. And as long as they're between 3 and 6 months of age, untrained, up for adoption, we will consider them. And then our goal, of course, is just to show up as big a variety as possible.
Untrained is that key word, making sure there's so much great TV in that moment. What is this chaos like for you in the moment filming Puppy Bowl?
Well, the chaos is not as insane as one would think because it's not all 150 at once. They put in maybe 12, 14 at once. So I can kind of, with that amount, I can kind of see what's going on. It's up to me to, of course, find the touchdowns because sometimes with multiple chew toys, multiple footballs, you can have multiple touchdowns happening. So you got to track things. And of course, call the penalties as they happen too. And they happen more often than you think. A lot of spot fouls.
And I read that I've previewed some of these dogs that we're going to see this year. I have a Siberian Husky, but I saw there's a Siberian Husky Chihuahua mix, which just kind of blows my mind. But then we see other mixed kind of dogs. What kind of dogs can we preview this time?
Absolutely. We call them all-American mutts. Definitely, we have Staff, American Staff mixed with Chihuahuas. We have a purebred Chow Chow, certainly Huskies, as you've mentioned. We have what I think is one of the cutest little dogs I've seen, a small grayish Chihuahua who literally fell asleep while I was issuing him a penalty. Now, we've had excessive slumber before. We've had illegal napping before as penalties, but we've never had it in the middle of receiving another penalty. So the dogs are cute, but there's a lot of insubordination going on, and I'm going to keep a very watchful eye. I know Indianapolis has a shelter represented. I believe it's Homeward Bound. And we've got a dog named Rhett with very long ears who I want you guys to watch out for because Rhett was a looker and sometimes, let's say, enjoyed the spotlight a little too much, and I'll leave it there.
We will definitely be looking out for Rhett. I want to know, what is Dan Schachner up to outside of the Puppy Bowl? Like, you have to be still so involved with animals with your passion for animals that we see on screen.
I do. So I host a variety of events throughout the year, whether they be fundraisers. I host dog trivia nights here in New York City. I do content for social media with different initiatives, but there's always a rescue component to everything that I do. And I also work on the Drew Barrymore show as an announcer, and she happens to be a huge advocate for animal rescue. So all my worlds are dog-centered, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
This is your 15th year. Just a great milestone of the 22 years of the Puppy Bowl. What is that like to just keep coming back every year, getting bigger and better than ever with more people watching every year?
It's so satisfying, and people do ask me why I keep coming back, and I think it's obvious. Besides it being a dream job, it changes every year. There's no other job in the world that simply like grows and grows and grows. It seems exponential sometimes. I feel like there's no end in sight. I certainly will need an assistant. The greatest thing about the job is, of course, seeing the change, seeing them all get adopted, and man, this year we have 15 special needs dogs. Watching those guys on the field, they're blending in with their teammates. You wouldn't even know that they had any issues whatsoever watching them play. So it's great.
It's not just on Animal Planet. People can watch it over so many different platforms.
Yeah.
Where can people see Puppy Bowl this year?
Animal Planet, Discovery, let's see, TBS, True TV, and streaming on Max, HBO Max, and Discovery Plus.
I mean, there are so many opportunities. Make sure you watch Puppy Bowl before the big game, the Super Bowl, but this will get you so excited. February 8th at 2 p.m. Eastern. Dan, thank you so much for your time.
Of course. Thanks for having me. Take care. See you Sunday.